Hello everyone, Carson here, and today I'm going to be telling you how to start your own blog in less than 15 minutes in 2021. Now before we get into this video, I'll leave a link in the description where you can learn more about this and receive special discounts when you're starting up your first blog. Alright, so let's get into the video. Now on this, I'm actually going to be using a website called Squarespace.com. Now if you're not familiar with what Squarespace is, it's a really super simple and intuitive website builder which you can use to create your own website and host your own website and run your own website. It's basically a content management system, also known as a website CMS, which you can use. It's a very popular alternative to platforms like WordPress because although WordPress is a very good CMS, I honestly have to say that I think Squarespace is easier to pick up, easier to learn, and easier to use in the long run. So today what we're going to be doing is using Squarespace.com to create your own blog in less than 15 minutes. So let's get right into it. As you can see right here, I am on my Squarespace dashboard. I logged in. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take you from scratch how to make your own blog in less than 15 minutes. So what we're going to do is this little button right here that says create website, you're just going to go ahead and hit that. Now it's going to open a new tab, it's going to load up, and it's just going to walk you through a super simple tutorial on what you need to do. Now first of all, it's asking what your website is about, like what are you doing, what are you talking about, etc, etc. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to right in here, I'm just going to type blog. I'm just going to click here and I'm just going to put blog. The reason being is we're starting a blog, and since I don't see blog right on that page, you know, in all the topics, now you obviously could pick one of those topics instead, but I'm just going to type blog, make it easy for myself. Then I'm going to hit next step. Now from here it asks what my top goals are. As you can see here, we've got a bunch of different goals, but the one we're going to select is publish a blog or other media because that is what we're going to be doing with our blog. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next on that, and then it says where are you in your process. So essentially I'm just going to be doing collecting inspiration or formalizing an idea or personal project, because none of the other ones really work for my personal thing, but you can pick whatever you want and it'll walk you through the steps customized for that choice. So we're going to go ahead and hit finish, and then what it's going to do is it's going to let me pick my starting point. Now what it does here is it says essentially, as you can see on the screen, get started with any of our best in class website templates and customize it to fit your needs, whatever the needs are. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these things. Now as you can see, we can filter by type. So I'm going to go ahead and just filter by the type blog and leave it on all the popular designs. Now we can pick a design if we want, like let's say I was doing a food blog or a travel blog. Let's go with travel blog, so I'm going to go ahead and select that and it'll filter by travel blogs. So then what we do is we just scroll down and we find one we like. Now this one, I really like the clean and simple look of this. This, as you can see, it's super clean, super simple, and just super beautiful in general. The layout is good, there's plenty of empty space just to make it feel comfortable and really fit on your page. So I'm actually going to select this one. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hit start with Harmon. Now if you wanted to preview it instead, you could hit preview it, but we're just going to start with it because I'm fairly confident I'm going to like this one. So I'm going to hit the start button. Now as you can see here, it once more, it is so intuitive and it just walks you through everything you need to know. We can go ahead and title our blog, so I'm going to just call this Carson Sample. Right there, just put it in the site title because it really just walks you through every single step you need. Go ahead and hit continue, and then it tells you a bit about how to edit pages. So to add, edit, or remove text to pages and images, just use the edit tool so you can customize every section of a page. As you can see here on the GIF, it's just showing you that all you have to do is click edit and it'll let you customize every single thing, and we'll go through that obviously more in detail when we're setting up the blog. So I'm just going to hit next, and then it shows you how to create pages, but it's super simple. All you do is navigate to the pages menu and then hit create new page, hit the little plus icon, so next, and then it just shows us how to style the site using the style icon, but I'm going to go through all of that in the tutorial. So let's just hit get started because I'm going to be doing this in about 15 minutes. Now I'm just going to dismiss their extra tutorials, but if you want to watch their intro video, check out their tutorial, their checklist, all that stuff, they've got it right there. I'm just going to hit this X, and then obviously I can hit the question mark anytime I need to use it. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump right into editing this. So at the top of the page, I'm just going to go ahead and hit edit. So as you can see, I just hit edit, so now I can literally edit anything I need. I can edit the site header, I can add section, manage posts, posts, all that stuff. Now the beautiful thing is you can edit anything you want. It's really simple. If anyone is familiar with Elementor, it's a WordPress add-on, but Squarespace is actually really remarkably similar to that, but a fully featured version. So it's really nice. So let's say I want to change this to I don't travel, but I'm gonna blog about it, because that would be very, very accurate. So all I do is I click in the box, I'm gonna triple click to highlight all the text. I'm just gonna write what I want to put. Now as you can see, I just typed that in, and literally all I have to do is click off. That is so simple. Now once I edit that, I can obviously click done if I'm done editing the page, but I'm gonna do a bit more. So I'm just gonna, edit the footer. I can if I want. I can change the copyright area, all that fun stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change a few more things about it. As you can see, I added a little copyright message. I changed the subscribe text, but that's all we're gonna do here. Now the important thing you're gonna need to do before you set up your blog, well, a few different things. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and, as you can see, when we hit edit, I'm just gonna go back real quick, hit done, hit save changes, and it's just gonna save it and go out of it. And it's just gonna save it and exit out of the editor. Now what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm actually gonna show you how to manage your blog posts, because that is one of the few key things which you're gonna need to do in order to work on your blog, in order to have it up and running and looking really good. So there are two ways you can actually do this, two ways you can access your blog posts. Number one, you can hit edit on the page, you can hover your mouse over where your post section is, and just hit manage posts. From there, what it's going to do, as you can see, is it just pulls this up automatically and it shows my posts on the side. Now the second way to do that without actually hitting the edit button is just navigate to pages and then hit this little arrow next to the blog page. What this is going to do is just open up all the blog posts you have, and I can go ahead and delete any of the ones I don't want. For example, all of these are sample blog posts. So what I can do is I can just delete them. I hit this, I hit delete, and I hit delete. And then I'm just going to go through that, delete all the sample blog posts, because obviously this is my blog, so this is how you would set it up. Now I'm not going to do that on camera right now, but that is how you would do it. That is how you would get your blog ready to publish on. But what I am going to do is actually show you how to add a new blog post. All you do is you hit this little plus icon right here, and it's going to go ahead and pop up a draft post. As you can see, we've got no title post draft. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and scroll up, and it lets me enter a post title and just right here. So it's super simple, super easy. As you can see, I can just put hello world, and then I can just put hello world here as well. And this is going to be my first post. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hover over done and hit save, or I can hit publish if I want, or schedule if I wanted to publish later. I'm just going to go ahead and publish it right now. So I'm going to hit publish, and it went ahead and published. So now it does give you an automatic little pop-up, so you can remember to share this with your followers. I don't want to do that though, so I'm just going to hit done. So that is how you add blog posts to your blog. So as you can see, we have our little blog post published right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go back to the pages, because there is one more thing you need to know before you publish your website. What you need to know is how to edit other pages like the about and the contact page. Now the easy way to do this is from the home, from the dashboard. This is your dashboard right here. All you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and click on pages, and it's going to let you edit the other pages. As you can see, all I have to do is just click on the page, and it's going to highlight it in the editor. And as you can see, that says I'm Cassidy. Now I'm Carson and I'm not Cassidy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and click the edit on this page real quick, and now I can type in here and change my name. Now I really like this about page and I want to take credit for it, so I'm just going to change my name to Carson instead of Cassidy and hit done and hit save. Now you can obviously edit it as much as you want though. Now the last thing obviously is you can click on contact, and you can go ahead and click edit on that as well. It'll let you edit it, and it'll let you customize it as much as you need. Now one thing I am going to cover though is just going back to our home. I'm going to go ahead and click on design real quick. This is where you can change all the design of your website. For example, the site styles. As you can see, all I hit there is I just hit site styles. I'm going to close this pop-up. And now from here on this right side right here, you can see I can change the fonts, the colors, the animations, the spacings, the buttons, the image blocks, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and change the font, because I want a slightly more customized font. So I can just select this one right here, and I can scroll down my list and pick a font I want. I kind of like this one right here, so I'm going to go ahead and select that, and then go ahead, and as you can see, everything is changed. So what we're going to do then is just hit this little back icon right here, and then obviously I can change other things as well. Back to the site styles, I can go under colors and I can change the color palette. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of color palettes right here, and if I wanted to edit it more customized, I can just click color themes. But the nice thing is they actually give you a lot of professionally designed color palettes, so you can pick between those. Obviously I want a really nice clean color, so I'm going to go with something like this. Go ahead and hit there, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to hit done and hit save again. And that is essentially all you need to know to get your website up and running. Now from there, all you'll have to do once you're done is go ahead and publish your website. So where you want to do that is you just want to hit settings under the dashboard on the website. You're just going to hit site availability and hit public. Now I'm not going to publish it right now because I don't want this website actually up on the internet, but that is how you would do it if you're putting up your blog. But that is all you have to do. After that, you're done. That is your website set up in under 15 minutes. Well, thank you so much for watching. Now if you have any questions for me, just drop them in the comments and I'll be sure to respond. Also remember, I have a link in the description where you can view more details about this and receive special discounts. Well, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and have a great day.